Alrighty, hey guys, this is Mars, back to you with another tuning video. Today we're going to tune Hondas. Yep, going to tune Honda Civics, front wheel drive, so it's kind of basic on how to tune front wheel drive cars. For the people that actually didn't know how to do it or have hard times trying to tune Hondas, I'll show you the easy ways on how to tune some Hondas. Alrighty, so let's go to the upgrades. We're doing the 97 Honda Civic Type R today. First things first, we go to conversions. In conversions, we're going to put the 2.4 inline 4 VVT motor, which is a K20 swap. Want to put that swap in there. And then leave the car stock, naturally aspirated. We're going to do a naturally aspirated tune. And then, of course, the car is front wheel drive, so we're going to leave that alone. Alrighty, so now we go to engine upgrades. We're going to put everything race. Oh, everything race. Okay. Come on. Alright, and then again, back to the flywheel. With these cars, you do want the flywheel. It depends. Sometimes you want race flywheel, sometimes you want sport flywheel. But on this video, we're gonna do the race flywheel. A lot of the time, some people don't want to put the flywheel on there. If you don't want to put the flywheel, that's fine. You don't get as high as top end without the flywheel. With the flywheel, you do. So we're gonna put the flywheel on there. And then we're gonna go towards the brakes, put the brakes fully brakes. And another thing with these cars, you do not put the rally suspension. There's no need for rally suspension. We want the car as light as you can, so we're gonna put the race springs and dampeners. All right, now we're back to with this. We can put them on. We're gonna put the anti-roll bars front and rear. You don't have to, but in this video we're gonna put it on. Now with the car, you want the car completely stock weight. With Honda Civic's front wheel drive, you want stock weight, no roll cage. It's more like a straightforward car. The roll cage and weight reducted, it'll just cause you to spin more, causing you to make your first gear longer, causing you to have boggier launches, and you're not going to win any races with any other front wheel drive Honda Civics that actually know what they're doing. So we're going to leave the car stock weight, no roll cage. So now we want everything here race. Okay. And now the tires, either or, it's the same thing. So because they're both race tires, just one has the names on the side, the other one doesn't. You want the full tire width in the front, which is going to be 235s, full all the way wide in the front. And in the rear, of course, you don't want it wide in the rear. Then put the lightest wheels you can find, which I think I put some of these Volks, pretty light. Put those wheels on there. And the front, you don't have to put any tire sizes on the front or rear. Okay, now we go to the body. With the body, you want the front bumper. We put these front bumpers on there because you know it's not for looks; it's more for weight. This little front bumper will give us more weight in the front end, so causing us to have shorter first gears, which causes us to have harder first launches. So you always want that initial hard launch when you launch the vehicle in the beginning of every race. With the spoiler, it's personal preference if you want the spoiler or not to add more weight, so you can have a stronger first gear. But in this video, we're not going to put no spoiler, side skirts, or back bumper. Alrighty, so we're done. Let's go out for the tuning. The car is going to have 477 horsepower, and it weighs 2,300 pounds. So as long as you guys know just the basics on how to make the car, the tuning comes fairly easy. Honda Civics are not really that difficult. It's just that everybody seems to think they are because they don't know what to do to put the right parts on the car. So we're gonna go to settings. I'm gonna show you the settings. So you want custom, you want ABS off, normal steering, traction off, stability off, and you want manual with clutch. So you want your shifting to be manual with clutch, and your drive line off. Okay, so basically everything off. All right, so now let's fast travel to the airport. I already have the destination set right here at the speed trap, so we know what our initial quarter-mile passes are. And with setting the green destination, you will see how far we are from the quarter-mile, which it'll be 440 yards, which that is 1320 feet, which that's quarter-mile. All right. All right, so let's go to the tuning on the gears for these cars. All right, for these cars, you want front all the way down, 15, rear all the way up. And then as in the speed and acceleration, I like to put it right in the middle with these cars. So we're gonna put it right at 4.20 with the final drive, and we'll come back for the rest of the gears. All right, the front you want it 0, and then the rear you want a little bit of positive, so we go to 0.5 in the rear. We want the angle stiff. Oh, what I just did. Angle stiff, and then with the caster, you want all the way down in the front, soft in the front. In the rear, you want it stiff. All right, sorry about that. So you want the front to be, no, you want the front to be stiff. All right, so you put that 100, and then the rear you want it to be stiff as well. So this car is kind of like a stiff car all around. Then the car you wanted to drop it all the way down on the height, front and rear, and then you want it to be pretty soft with the whole rebound stiffness. All right, so we're gonna go 7, 3, and 7 and 3. Okay, so another thing with that, right here you want it at 75, and then the deceleration you want it to be 25. Alrighty, so. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is, let's see if we can have the car to launch. So we're gonna move the first gear. Let's go to 2.50. Let's see if the car will launch now. Okay, so the car's not launching first gear. Let's make it longer. 2.30. Make sure, remember the launcher car, you go press E or the E brake, and then you ease on the gas until it's pressed all the way down. Okay, car keeps spinning. So you want it longer in the front. Okay, so right there is a little bit too boggy. Let's go back to higher. There we go. Alrighty, so it initially launched that first gear really good. Kind of did like some little chirps, but then it gripped after it did the chirps, so that's good. Let's put these gears. These are just throwing at it some numbers, seeing how it reacts to some of these numbers. All right, so we got the first gear at 1.90. All right, so second gear kind of spin throughout the whole second gear. You don't want that. You want it to hook more. So we're gonna go back down. Let's go to 4.0. I think that might. All right, so 440 yards. Go the e-brake. There we go. There we go. Nice. It's a pretty good tune, solid tune. The number you're looking for is 137. But that right there was a pretty solid pass for 136. See, the more you let that first gear bounce, the harder you'll catch that second gear. But I like to just shift fast from first to second. Okay, let's go back. All right. There we go. Perfect. There we go. 137.26. That's a perfect pass, perfect tune. Here's the basic tunes: 15, 55, 420. Final drive, then the 190, 1.40, 1.20, and then the final fourth gear is going to be 1.05. You want it to look around like that with the camber. You can put it 0, 0. Really don't matter with the rears. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear. Stiff in the front with the spring, and then you want it more, stiff in the rear as well. So it's that's how you want it. Looking like that. And looks like a real hard, pretty good tune. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching.